What if a $20 tool could write your emails, plan a month of content, answer your reviews, and draft your ads all in your own brand voice? Today, I will show you exactly how small businesses are using Claude.ai to market like they hired an agency. Welcome back to Claude Daily, where we learn one practical Claude skill every day. This is episode 10. Whether you run a bakery, a landscaping crew, or an online shop, today was built for you. Here is the plan. First, a marketing foundation, your brand voice and customer profile. Then production, content, emails, local search, and ads. And at the end, the new Claude for Small Business Toolkit that launched this spring. Let us name the real problem. Owners juggle marketing on top of 10 other jobs. Posts go out late, the newsletter dies after 2 editions, reviews sit unanswered. You do not need more hustle. You need a system. Quick refresher for new viewers. Claude is an AI assistant from Anthropic. You use it at claude.ai or in the app. There is a free tier, and Pro is $20 a month. If you can text, you can do this. Big news if you missed it. In May 2026, Anthropic launched Claude for Small Business, included free with paid plans. It connects Claude to tools you already use, like QuickBooks, HubSpot, Canva, and Google Workspace. More on that soon. Everything starts with brand voice. Generic, AI writing sounds like everyone else. The fix takes 5 minutes. Paste 3 pieces of writing you love, your best post, an email, your about page, and ask Claude to describe the voice behind them. Try this exact prompt. Describe my brand voice in 5 traits with dos and don'ts I can reuse. Save the answer in a note, and from now on, paste that voice guide at the top of every marketing prompt you write. Next, your customer profile. Marketing lands when it speaks to one specific person. Tell Claude what you sell and who walks through your door, then let it interview you. Its questions will sharpen your thinking more than any template. Meet today's first example, Marisol's, a family-run taqueria in San Antonio. The prompt says, interview me 1 question at a time, then write a profile of my ideal customer, including what convinces them to try a new restaurant. Now production. A month of content in 1 conversation. Give Claude your voice guide, your customer profile, and your slow days, then ask for a 30-day calendar mixing education, behind the scenes, offers, and community stories. Here is the calendar prompt. Notice the percentages: 40 education, 30 behind the scenes, 20 offers, 10 community. And because we said Tuesdays are slow, Claude schedules Taco Tuesday pushes exactly where the business needs them. One idea should never mean 1 post. Each platform has its own physics. Instagram wants a hook and a visual, Facebook rewards conversation, TikTok wants a script, a newsletter wants a story. Ask Claude to translate 1 idea into all of them. Watch what 1 detail becomes. Our tortillas are pressed by hand every morning at 6 a.m. Claude turns that into a caption with a hook, a Facebook question, a 30-second video script, and a warm newsletter opening. 4 assets, 1 fact. Here is the caption Claude wrote for Marisol's. 6 a.m. The griddle is not even awake yet, but the masa is. Hand-pressed tortillas, like Abuela insisted. Come taste the difference before noon. Specific, warm, human, because we fed it real details. Do not sleep on email. It is still the highest return channel in small business marketing because you own the list. No algorithm decides who sees it. Claude can build your welcome sequence, newsletter, and promotions without writer's block. A welcome sequence is the automated series new subscribers get, where strangers become regulars. Ask Claude for 5 emails, a warm hello, your story, best sellers, a customer moment, and a first order offer, spread over 2 weeks. Second example business, Bloom and Bolt, an online plant shop. The prompt maps all 5 emails, a free care guide as the welcome gift, and a 10% code at the end. Then ask for 2 subject line variants per email. Subject lines decide whether anything else matters. Ask Claude for 10 options in different styles: curiosity, urgency, plain statement, question. Test 2 against each other in your email tool, and watch open rates climb over a month. If you serve a local area, your Google business profile is quietly your most important channel. Claude can draft weekly profile posts and a description packed with phrases locals actually search, like best breakfast tacos near the Pearl. Here is a month of profile posts in 1 prompt. A new menu item, an event, a behind-the-scenes moment, and an offer, each under 150 words with a call to action. 10 minutes, and that channel is handled. Reviews deserve replies, all of them. For happy customers, Claude writes thanks that mentions specifics. For a rough review, ask for a response that acknowledges, apologizes where deserved, and moves things offline. Never let Claude argue with a customer. Your website has one job: turning visitors into customers. Ask Claude for the classic landing page structure, an outcome headline, proof under it, 3 benefits, answers to the 2 biggest objections, and 1 clear call to action. This critique prompt is the one to steal. Paste your homepage, then ask, what is the weakest section? What objection am I ignoring? And rewrite the headline 5 ways. Honest feedback plus 5 fresh headlines, faster than a coffee refill. Selling online with dozens of products. Upload your product spreadsheet and ask for rewritten descriptions in your voice, each opening with a benefit and 1 sensory detail. A lost weekend becomes an afternoon of light editing. Paid ads punish vague copy because you pay for every weak impression. Before spending $1, have Claude write variations with different hooks and angles: hunger, nostalgia, convenience, price, curiosity, then let the platform find the winner. For Bloom and Bolt, we asked for 5 ad pairs on the search term low-light houseplints, each with a different angle. Beginner-friendly, pet-safe, gifting, decor, and the classic, hard to kill. Different people click for different reasons. Here is the multiplier habit. Every big piece of content should become 10 small ones. Paste a blog post or video transcript and ask for pull quotes, 3 social posts, a newsletter section, and cite FAQs. Nothing gets used once. Claude also reads numbers. Paste last month's stats, email opens, profile views, weekly sales, and ask what stands out, what to test, and what to stop. You do not need a dashboard degree, just one honest conversation with your data monthly. The analytics prompt asks for the 3 most surprising patterns in plain English, plus 1 experiment for each. Claude might notice your Thursday posts outperform weekends 2 to 1, something easy to miss while running the actual business. Now, the 2026 upgrade. With Claude for Small Business, Claude connects directly to HubSpot, Canva, QuickBooks, and Google Workspace. Claude can draft the campaign inside your actual email tool instead of you copying between tabs. It ships with 15 ready-made workflows, including campaign drafting and lead follow-up, and the design is trust first. Nothing sends, posts, or pays until you approve it. You stay the marketing director. Claude is the fastest assistant you have ever had. Put it together, and here is a real month. Bloom and Bolt ran the calendar prompt for a repotting season campaign, the welcome sequence for new subscribers, and add variations on 2 keywords. Total human time, about 3 hours. Money talk. The free plan is enough to try everything in this video. Claude Pro is $20 a month, and Claude for Small Business is included with paid plans at no extra charge. Compare that with 1 hour of agency time. 3 mistakes to avoid. 1. Publishing the first draft untouched. Always add a detail only you could know. 2. Skipping the fact check. Verify every claim, price, and date. 3. Letting the voice drift generic. Keep pasting that voice guide. Your unfair advantage is that you are real. And I cannot smell the masa at 6 in the morning or remember a regular's usual order. Let Claude handle structure and volume, and spend the saved hours collecting stories no competitor can copy. Homework this week: 3 sessions. Monday, build your voice guide and customer profile. Wednesday, generate your 30-day calendar and schedule week 1. Friday, draft the welcome sequence and turn it on. 1 week, and your system is alive. Quick recap. Foundation first, voice and customer profile. Then production, calendars, platform native posts, emails, profile posts, review replies, page copy, and ads. Then monthly analytics conversations, and now connected workflows with you approving every send. If this helped your business, the subscribe button helps ours, and it is free. Drop your industry in the comments, and I may build a full example around it. Tomorrow on Claude Daily, we plan an entire vacation with Claude, flights, food, and hidden gems.